Alright, welcome back everyone to episode 2 of the Kvyat career mode. Last time out at Australia, it was an amazing race is what it was. And it saw us taking the win through a bit of luck, I would use. It was a very good race, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm sorry about it being half an hour long. I think I'll just probably not talk during practice today and just learn Malaysia, because this is going to be the first time I've ever driven around this track. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this track. Malaysia is I enjoyed racing it in 2014 and 2013. I wasn't a big fan of it in 2011, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been good over the last 2 years of games. Let's see what it's like in 2015. So without further ado, let's go to Crofty. Or not, because I'm an idiot. I also want to say something before we begin. Actually, two things. One, if you can hear outside my window, there is literally a street from where I live. Well, not a street, but the park where I live. There is bike racing going on, and I need to hear the bikes because they have some throaty engine sounds. And two, I can't remember the other one. Oh yeah, I'm hungover, but we don't need to worry about that one as much. That's my racing driver excuses coming out there. Anyway, let's go to Crofty.
The time has come to start the first session of the race weekend. It's practice for the Malaysia Grand Prix. So after the first race, how do you think this season will compare to previous years?
Well, I hope that we're in for a fantastic season.
Oh my God.
The Mercedes team have certainly come out of pre-season testing the strongest, which is all well and good, but it's the racing where the pace really counts. It's always difficult to predict, therefore, who's going to come out on top.
The new regulations for this year say goodbye to the somewhat unique nose designs that we saw on the 2014 cars.
The 2014 changes were brought in to promote safety, but I don't think it was anticipated how the teams would exploit the regulations. This year,
oh my God, what is wrong with Maldonado?
To give a traditional look to the noses on the 2015 cars.
Pasta looking a bit sickly there. Right, so for today, I have a setup planned, aka I stole it off the internet, but that's just my life. I steal things everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna do primes for practice because options won't really make a difference. Let's just use this and change it. We're gonna go for a low downforce. We kind of need it because our straight line speed is, well, it's not good with this Renault engine. Let's go with 3.1. And almost max that out. Okay, suspension 2. Gonna go with softer because I was noticing a lot of understeer in what's it called? Under the ballast. And of course we'll just do 5 laps. Yeah, I was noticing a lot of what's it called? Understeer, as I was saying. No, not male. Malaysia, yes. Malaysia. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Give him back the tablet, so we can go give the details to Sauber, as we saw in the last episode. He fucking works for Sauber, the two-time twat. Alright, let's go out to track. Let's see what happens here. First time around this track in this game. I'm assuming we're not going to be on the pace, so I guess I'll see you at the end of practice.
That's practice over and a successful session for Lewis Hamilton. He's bound to be pleased with the car's performance today.
Right, so after using up almost all of practice, yeah, this race is not going to be an easy one for us. I went through, I think, about 4 or 5 different setups, and sounds like there's something going on with the bike. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I used up almost all of practice, and I didn't get anything productive from it. I mean, our best lap time, as you can see, was a 1:39.4. That was like the only lap time we got in the 39s as well. Well, in the 30s. The rest were like 40.1. There was even one that went in the 41s, which is just down with the Saubers. So yeah, today this race is not going to be easy. Whereas Australia, we kind of trounced it with first in practice, pole, and the race win. I think we'll be lucky if we get on the podium today.
You can put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car And who hasn't?
Me.
Last year we saw a
I don't
wonderful race here in
have
Malaysia,
pace.
and I'm expecting another fascinating weekend to come here in Kuala Lumpur.
Well, there are at least 3 or 4 other drivers that could be strong contenders for a front row start tomorrow. So it's difficult to predict who will come out on top.
Oh, it's Roman
but it's certainly
Grosjean,
going to
and
be an
he's
exciting qualifying session today.
cheeky wave. The cheeky Grosjean wave there. Alright, so let's get ready for this today. Today is gonna be the day that we're probably gonna get 8th. Thereabouts, probably not gonna be that good. Yeah. Let's go out to the track and drive around on options. Alright. So of course, because it's a qualifying lap, I kind of have to talk through the majority of it. Okay, I don't know if... Yeah, okay, I'm on a lower fuel. Feels a bit faster than practice, and that's also because we're on the option tyres. That wasn't a bike, that's just an idiot. This feels much more suited, the setup, to the option tyres. Primes kind of struggle on it, because I just did practice in primes, because using a set of options for practice is a bit stupid. What I also found out is, though I'm a second off the pace, I thought that entire lap I was on rich. And I didn't get any oversteer, which was the problem. So I don't know. It's just going to be a bad qualifying session for us. 24.6. I'm pretty sure I was setting that on... I'm pretty sure Hamilton set that faster on primes, so... Yeah, we're going to have a struggling day today. We're already on the grass. Completely missing the apex for that turn. But at least we're faster than the McLaren Honda and the Malaysia up ahead. I think. Let's see. This is where we had it in practice. This middle sector was good for us, and 58.2. Yeah, that's actually faster than what they were setting in practice. I've gone wide. This lap time's gone. Alright, there we go. Jeff, it's the only lap so far. 39.7 could be a 38, I think, if we didn't go off. And if we didn't miss so many apexes in the second sector. Despite the fact that the second sector is supposed to be good for us, we really are struggling through there to get any apexes. How are we feeling through here? Way off the pace. Cut that corner a little bit. Oops. Well, we've definitely gained on Alonso. Problem is, he's going to be on a flying lap, so he's not going to want to let me through. I've done the apex completely wrong again. Looks like we're going to have to pass Alonso on this straight bit. Or just sneak up his inside like that. That's good. Not going to have been a rich. Put on the brakes. Ooh, I could feel the back locking up there. How's this? Still off the pace. Probably because we had to battle with Alonso for a little bit. Well, that definitely was not taken any better. I had to brake, I think, like twice or 3 times to get around that turn. And then we got the straights, which is where we're going to lose so much time because the Renault engine is, well, it's not good enough. As I will now demonstrate by being way off the pace. Carlos Sainz is in the same engine as me. Oh, completely cocked up the final turn. 138.2. Yeah, I'm getting nowhere near that. As we come across the line, I'll be lucky to get into 38. 38.9. God, I don't think we're gonna... Well, it's P2 right now, but only a few cars have set lap times. Actually, I imagine almost all have set lap times, but I haven't seen Hamilton yet. And hashtag blessed is going to rape his way up the field and into P1. So I suppose very quickly, while we still can, let's just call it one more lap, and I don't think, and if we don't improve, then we'll just call it a day and see what happens. Oh, come on, Carlos Sainz. Do the right thing. Get out of the way for the big brother team. Nah, this lap's gone. This lap is already gone. I'm having to race against Carlos Sainz to try and get past him. Oh god, that should have never have happened. Alright, Jeff. Yeah, look, 4 tenths off. At least we're up in the second sector. so we're a tenth faster through that part. And we're not being held up by idiots and forcing to miss every apex. Right. So I think, just judging from it, as we got to pit in and going out again is kind of pointless because I think we're going to be off the pace. Save these tyres for the race, pit in, see what happens, I guess. Yeah, there goes Rosberg going even faster, actually. Screw it, let's try one more. That felt much better on the exit. It's going to be a 39. Yeah. Alright, probably going to be P4 some minute for the race. Guess we shall move on to that. Onwards to Crofty's voice.
It's been a mighty qualifying performance from Mercedes today, with both cars on the front row for the race tomorrow.
They'll be very pleased with that result and will be confident going into the race that one of their drivers will be able to go on and claim the win.
Alright, fifth isn't that bad. However, what is bad is how much we're all going to be off the pace ahead of this race. Look at it. Rosberg's got pulled by a tenth, Raikkonen 6/10ths off, and Vettel only just pipped us to fourth. The Mercedes have got this race in the bag. Who's starting bottom? Max Verstappen only getting 18th. Oh, it's not going to be a good race, but let's get to it. Might as well.
Good afternoon and welcome from Sepang for what is going to be a fascinating race. It's the Malaysia Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg is going to be feeling particularly confident about winning today's race, as he'll be starting from pole position in arguably one of the better cars Mercedes has made in recent seasons.
He'll want to end this weekend on a high after yesterday's fantastic
No, I could beat my score, Flappy Bird.
He's going to have a lot of competition. I doubt he'll be expecting an easy race, especially considering the teams around him.
So what would you have been doing overnight if you were Lewis Hamilton to make up the time difference that he needs to make up based on yesterday's qualifying times?
He clearly has a
Nicole
pretty good
Scherzinger,
balance in the
probably?
car. He just needs to work out where he can squeeze an extra tenth or two to make up the difference.
Yeah, Nicole Scherzinger could probably help him squeeze out an extra tenth or two. Needs to lose some added weight. Alright, so we're on the grid. Option prime. Now I'll just do option prime option again. That was the best decision. Alright, so on the rundown, I'm looking to listen to whatever that is going past my house. Are you done? Thank you. Probably a group of motorbikes. But anyways, I'm looking to be overtaken by about 3 cars heading into turn 1. Thank you, Plan Side 2. Didn't even know you were updating. Take about 3 cars. Be overtaken by 3 cars into turn 1, probably come out in like 14th out of turn 2, and then retire. That's the plan. Alright, let's see, because last time out we got raped heading into turn 1. Second or better, nice one, Jeff. Here we go, 5 lights, lights out, away we go. You have the Malaysian Grand Prix. It's actually been a decent start, but because I can see, well, Ricardo hasn't done anything. We haven't lost or gained anything. Oh, hi, Bottas. Okay, there we go. Well, we only lost 1 place. Let's see what happens on the brakes. Okay, well, I've made collision. I've made a lot of collision with Bottas. P8 is like P14, right? Oh, Bottas and Ricardo going really wide. I'll sneak my way up into 6th. They're off the track! Whoa, okay, that was a hectic start there. Okay, so that gives us a bit of a gap now back towards Bottas. We had a great exit, and I feel sorry for colliding with Massa. I'm just going to... Oh, it's wheel to wheel around the outside. Oh, I'm not braking. Lifting off there. And sneak it in on the inside. That was a good job. Oh, God, it looks like it's going to rain, and I've got a very dry setup on. This is not going to be good. And I imagine... Thank you for... Alright, people are getting shot, apparently, outside my house. But I imagine we're not going to gain our battle. So, I guess we'll just try and retain 5th. Can't wait. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. I don't give a toss. Bottas just took 5th place. Oh, he's got a... Come on. Side by side. Oh, nice. Thank you. Bottas takes 5th with aggression. Okay, I braked way too late. But I'm back in P5. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, since DRS has been enabled, well, when it was enabled on that straight, I gained about half a tenth. Not half a tenth, that's stupid. Half a second on right enough through the first and second sector, and lost a second in the final sector because he had DRS and he's got the Ferrari engine. Yeah, Raikkonen's gone. We're just fighting for P5 at this point. Oh my god. The moment he gets DRS, there he goes. And Mass is going to get me as well. See if I can get one of them heading into the hairpin. I'll take Massa back. Not going to get DRS, I don't think. Oh, I do. But I still can't catch Bottas. We're kind of reeling him in. We're not in the slipstream entirely though, so 200 miles an hour. Just lock up heading into turn 1. That was not a clean overtake, and it's not a good one. It was definitely not a good one either, but yeah, I'm just going to drive away. Or at least try to. Shit, no. Ah, locked up on the exit. That was awful. And here comes Massa as well. It's going to be calamity heading into the first turn. Yep, pretty bad. Sorry, Valtteri. Oh, Massa's got us. S wide line. Thanks. Back into P5. Got a sneaky tactic plan. I'm going to let Massa pass so I can get DRS on the front straight. Oh, that was a great overtake by Bottas there. I saw it in the mirror. That was a phenomenal job. Oh, we didn't get DRS. Shit. Good. Glad to see me asking for primes a few laps ago was worked out well. Oh, I'm so shit at turn 1, and Ricciardo is beginning to gain on us, and I can feel the tyre wear on the fronts anyway. The rears are still holding up fine, and that's why the brake balance is over there. Is it still over there? Yes. Balls. God, bro, there's so much understeer heading into that turn. Here he comes. Hamilton's crossing the line. Oh my god, Hamilton's gap is huge. Here comes Massa. Oh, the DRS recognition points on the hairpin. Oh, well. That didn't go well. Did I get... No. Bottas has got it, and he had an awful exit. So he held me up. Bye, Massa. Don't overtake me, Ricciardo. We're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Bottas is gone. 6th place, maybe? I'm already saying Bottas is gone because we're not ahead of him heading out of turn 102. Right. Battling for P6 it is. Oh. Massa doing a Ricciardo switchback on me. Nicely done. Oh, and they're both going in the pits. Bye then. Good exit! Here we go, lap 10. Finally pitting in. Was going to pit a lap earlier, but as I was pitting in to make sure as I was checking to see if I was on primes, I selected options on accident. So I had to stay out another lap. And I don't know. Oh, there's Ricciardo. He's coming around the back straight. Yeah, he's going to overtake me. But I did find out everyone's on options, and the track is warming up. So that benefits the primes, even if they are awful to drive on. According to my setup. Here's Ricciardo. Yeah, he's going to jump us. 8th. Are we gonna? No, we're getting jumped by a Lotus. That's what happens when you stay out a lap later. One more stop today, is it, Jeff? Alright then. +3. I think we'll save during this prime stint. Thanks, Jeff. Oh, hi, Roman. Oh, hi, Roman. Beauty. That was relatively easy. Just a few laps of sitting around doing nothing. Oh, I'm starting to gain a Ricardo. Things can only get better. I hope. I don't want to finish in 8th. Things are looking shit right now, actually. Oh god, that's a lot gap. Alright. Final pit stop. And then we're gonna push all the way to the end on the option tyres. Oh, good thing I pitted in now because Ricardo was starting to gain. Yeah, he's going on the final turn. Actually, he's gonna completely rinse me. Let's see where I come out. Okay. 6th, 7th from the looks of things. Ahead of Grosjean, so I've gained a position. Yeah, I've completely done Grosjean. Alright, that's an alright undercut, because Mass is only a few seconds up the road, but I would have liked to have been a bit more ahead of him. Now then, after saving the tyres enough after saving the fuel enough, for that stint in only using rich mixture for a marginal amount, push to the finish. P5, I would like it to be mine. Probably not, though. He's way too far ahead. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. That didn't take long to get him. Well, oh god. Bye, Felipe. Oh, Ricardo's being caught up. Ricardo's stuck with a back marker. P5, 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 P5. He's taken off the back marker. Is that Mary? I think it was. Dirty man. Let's have a look at it. I really want to look at this. So what happens? Let's get this from a better angle. There you go. That's better. So they're going side by side. Oh, Mary. Oh, okay, Mary just understeers into him. Boring. Oh shit. I was expecting it to be so sudden. All right. Back to gaining on Ricardo, I guess. Not with a turn like that. Oh, here we go. 3 laps to go. Ricardo is right there. It's been nothing but just pushing our asses off. Completely going all out. Rich fuel mix. Oh, get him around the outside. No, no, no. Save for the back straight. Oh, here we go. Could actually take him before the DRS if we get a good enough line. Understeering a lot. I don't want to make contact with him because he's my teammate. Right. Here we go. DRS in his slipstream. Faster tyres when they're not a little bit worn. In his slipstream. Nah, I'm not going to get him here. This straight. Here we go. We got the DRS. We have a much better exit because we used the grass. And I still can't gain on him. I'm still just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. Oh, here we go. Into turn 1. That was an awful idea. But it's P5. Maybe. No, he's behind me. It's definitely P5. Sorry about that. Oh god, my engine's on fire. Alright, final stretch of the race. I believe Hamilton's just about to win it. There we go. Hamilton wins. And we have... Well, we've gained a second on him over the last lap, Jeff. I don't know why you're so pushy about it. But there we go. We've done good enough. We've looked after the tyres just to the right amount that they're starting to wear now. Someone's going slow. Ah, it's only Button. He's retiring, I think. What a shock for the McLaren Honda. Alright, but it's been what I wanted from this race. We managed to keep our qualifying position. P5, decent enough. And where the Red Bull should roughly be. I'm okay with this. Let's take home P5. Not a bad job there. Apparently he's not happy. I'm happy with the result.
Great drive from the world champion Lewis Hamilton. On days like today, he's just unbeatable in that Mercedes.
It really was a wonderful performance, and one that the team will be celebrating for some time to come.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Alright. 5th place, not too bad. Ricardo 6th, and I'm guessing the retirees, I was going to say one of them had to be Bottas because I didn't see him. Button finished a lap down. Stevens finished in 16th. Oh wow. Not a good day for Jensen Button at all. Let's have a look what else happened. Well, nothing much. So at least we did well enough anyway on the prime tire stint to make sure that we could jump Ricardo. So I'm very happy with how that went, especially after the awful first stint on the options. The prime stint was good enough, and looks like we didn't set the fastest lap of the race. We were about 2 tenths off. Shame. Anyway, there we go. That ends that episode of Career Mode. Things are doing better with Danny Kvyat. I believe we are still leading the Drivers' Championship, actually, just by 2 points. Wow. I was actually expecting Rosberg to jump us, but apparently not. Hamilton moves up to 4th, of course. Ricardo in 7th, and then the Constructors, we are slipping down to 3rd. Not a shock there. I mean, this is where we're kind of trying to stay. We got Mercedes, we're going to run away with it. Ferrari's probably going to come up 2nd, then I guess it's going to be between us and Williams for 3rd place. Anyway, that ends this episode of Career Mode. It was a very tactical Grand Prix, but not a lot of highlights to show. So with that being said, I will see you guys for the next episode, which I believe is China. Oh god. And anyway, until then guys, take care, and ta-ra!